Hello, welcome back to another episode of Super Spurs. It's me, DJam FM here. I hope you're all doing really well. I'm absolutely buzzing for today's episode. You'll be able to see here that the games that we're going to be bringing you are the two Leverkusen legs. So home in the first leg, away in the second leg. And the game I'm going to be bringing you in the middle of that is the Forest game at home in the FA Cup replay. The reason why we're having to bring the replay for you is because we drew 3-3 away from home. Really disappointing result. Our defence just completely collapsed and in the last minute conceded a goal. I was livid. Absolutely livid. So we're going to be bringing you a triple header. It was initially meant to be the Man United game in between all of this, but I've decided to bring you the Forest game. Now, there's been a few games since we last saw each other. I'm not going to go through those in a massive amount of detail. If you want to pause the video at any time, then please do so. But as I said, because it's a triple header, let's just jump straight into the match. As I said, I'm absolutely buzzing for this. So I'll see you guys in a few seconds. So these are the team lineups for today's match. First of all, against Leverkusen. You'll be able to see from our team sheet here, we've got a couple of injuries, key injuries. Eriksen is currently injured at the moment, so he's going to be a massive miss. Jack Grealish is going to come into his place to play in the attacking role. Unfortunately, Bentaleb is absolutely knackered at the moment, so he can't be involved in the first team. So I've had no choice but to play this formation. It's a bit of a risk playing it to begin with, but it's one I'm hoping pays off. But the crucial thing from this is do not concede a goal. Do not concede an away goal. We cannot be going over to Leverkusen trying to chase the game. Do not concede, boys. Come on. So, the game has kicked off. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? We're 1 minute in and oh, for God's sake. Oh, God. What do I do now? What do I do now? Oh, for goodness sake. Right, Zach Clough's going to have to come on. I've got no other choice. Wow, what an amazing start to this triple header. Within a minute, one of our players gets injured already. So Trippier's got the corner. Zach Clough! I didn't even have enough time to commentate on that. Yes, Zach Clough, you absolute little legend. Well, do you know what? Who needs Jack Grealish, eh? It's a good job I'm not a sports commentator, but here it is. So the throw-in comes in. Nathan Redmond on the right-hand side plays the ball back to Zach Clough. First time shot. Great finish with the left foot. 1-0 up. Dyer's now on the ball with Rose plays the ball in. All the way back up to Dele Alli, out to Redmond, to Harry Kane, who shot. Saved by the keeper. Good save. And unfortunately Son can't get there. So the first 20 minutes and we're absolutely bossing the game. Clearance made by them. It's just so end-to-end here. So Danny Rose on the ball now. Plays a good ball into Harry Kane. Oh! Clearance made. So, half-time, we're 1-0 up. Absolutely dominating this game so far. I'm just going to say I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. I'm going to switch to counter, retain possession. Let's just try and dominate the second half and hopefully we can get ourselves a second goal. Ping ball action now. Dele Alli on the edge of the box. Plays it to Zach Clough through to Kane. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. Great through ball by Zach Clough. Unfortunately, Kane can't finish it off. So I'm just going to be making a substitution now. I'm going to be taking off Harry Kane. He's not had a good game. We're going to switch a couple of things around. So Redmond's going to play off the striker now. Zach Clough is going to play up front on his own. He's had a fantastic game. Hopefully he can get us another goal and put us into a good position for the second leg. So Nathan Redmond is now absolutely exhausted. So all I'm going to do is just bring on Andros Townsend. I know he can't play in the centre particularly well, but we don't really have a choice. Our players are dropping like flies. So hopefully we can avoid some injuries because we've got some massive games coming up. So just hold on for the next few seconds, boys. Do not concede an away goal. Do not concede a goal. Great play. That's full time. That's the main thing. A good opening first leg. Hasn't been that convincing in the second half, but the first half won us that game. We got ourselves the goal. We haven't conceded an away goal. Puts us in a good position for the second leg, but by no means is it over. I'll see you guys in a few seconds for the Nottingham Forest game in the FA Cup. Right, here we go. We're back for the second part. We're playing against Nottingham Forest now in the FA Cup. If we can manage to get through in the replay, the fifth round game takes place on the Saturday. So the fixtures are now coming thick and fast. They're starting to have effect on the squad. We've just lost 3-2 away from home against Southampton. If you have a look at the squad now, the injuries are starting mounting up. So Harry Kane's now injured. Eriksen obviously is injured for the rest of the season. Ryan Mason's just come back from his. Jack Grealish is out injured. We've got to keep going now. The boys have got to start stepping up. So we're going with a rather young team today. We've got the likes of Andrew Dazelle, Liddell, Danny Griffiths in there as well. Carl Walker-Peters, Solomon. We've kind of got no choice because of some of the injuries that we've got. But it's a good chance for these guys to get out there and prove what they can do. I'm expecting to win. Nothing, we have to win. We've got to do this in order to try and keep some sort of silverware alive. Come on, boys. The first highlight here. So a poor clearance. Damari Gray's on the ball now and he's hit the bar. Oh, Damari Gray. Unlucky, lad. Second highlight of the game now. And it looks like the throw-in is going to be cleared and Liddell has the ball. But he's just been tackled to Patterson now. He's on the right-hand side. Plays inside to Rooney who shoots. Good effort. Sam Johnson, what are you doing? What are you doing? So Patterson has the ball here. He plays it to Rooney who shot his first save by the post. Rooney and then oh, for goodness sake, Sam Johnson, what are you doing, man? Oh, they play it out to Osborne. It gets tackled by Damari Gray. Looks like we're going to counter-attack now. Dazelle just giving the ball away. Rooney's on the ball to Sombalonga. And they've just had a great chance. What are we doing? Come on. Team talk. Concentrate, boys, for God's sake. So Bentaleb plays it up. Liddell now plays the ball through to Griffiths. What can he do now? One-on-one. Yes! Danny Griffiths, yes, get in. First goal of the season. Absolutely amazing finish. He did really, really well there. You'll be able to see from the highlight, good ball by Liddell, and Griffiths just runs onto it, takes the ball away from his marker, drags the keeper out, and coolly slots underneath the goalkeeper. Great finish by the young lad. So it looks like that's now going to be half time. I'm just going to get out there. I'm just going to say I'm far from pleased from what I've seen. You've got to start stepping up now, boys. I've changed over to control style anyway, so hopefully in the second half we'll be able to get more of a foothold. But come on, I don't want to have to rely on the big boys on the bench to try and save the game for us. 66 minutes in, there hasn't been a single highlight in this half, so what I'm going to do is make a couple of substitutions. Dele Alli's going to come on for Dazelle, Damari Gray is going to come off for Song, and I'm going to switch them two around, so Townsend's now playing on the right hand side. Hopefully he's going to have more of an impact there because he has been shocking on the left. It seems like I'm always having a bit of a moan at Andros Townsend. He just frustrates me. He either does something an absolute worldie or he just does something so idiotic. I've never been more frustrated with a player on a game than I am with Andros Townsend. I just don't know what it is he does, but he just frustrates the hell out of me on this game. Song's going to pick up the ball now on the left hand side. What can he do? He's making a good run down the left hand side. Two players are coming out to me, but Dele Alli picks up the ball, plays it to Liddell. Back to Song. On the edge of the area, and there's a good tackle made by Forrest, but Weimer picks it up to Bentaleb. Bentaleb to Liddell. Plays it through to Townsend. This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. What the hell kind of finish was that? Absolutely pathetic. And now because of that, we're going to extra time. Oh, God. Andros Townsend, man. Seriously. There's a reason I have a go at him. There is a reason. The evidence has been in front of me all year. I should have sold him. He's gone in the summer. I know he's English. And the whole point is to sign English players, but he's gone. I'm sorry, I can't keep playing him because he's. I'll end up losing my hair if I keep having a go at him. I'm just going to end up getting more stressed. I can't be dealing with that. So we're up to the 112th minute mark, and nothing has happened in extra time at all. That's why I haven't been bringing you anything, because there literally has not been a single highlight. So ball up to Rooney now. Liddell makes a challenge. He's going to be off. Adam Liddell sent off. The youngster who's had an absolutely amazing debut. He's done really, really well for us. A 7.6 rating. That's what we're going to do. We're going to bring Zach Clough on just for the last few seconds because he's the best penalty taker that we've got. There it is. It's going to penalties. So, the penalty takers are all set. Zach Clough's going to step up to take the first penalty. He's our best penalty taker. And if our best penalty taker is going to miss, then what chance have we got? Rooney steps up for Forrest. And scores. Dele Alli for us. Saved by the goalkeeper. We're out. Oh no, Dexter Blacksoft's just missed. Song, come on. Get us back in the game. He scores. Oh God, but the keeper was so close there. Fox with the penalty. Looks like it hit the top of the net. Good penalty there from Danny Fox, unfortunately. Bentaleb now. Good finish. Well done. 2-2. Can Forrest miss a penalty here? Gerbert, who's actually been quite impressive. Oh, just underneath the keeper. If that was Jack Butland, he'd be saving that. Griffiths now. He scores his penalty, so it's all down to this. This is the final penalty. Wilson now has scored. We're out. We're out. We're out of the FA Cup. So I'm so disappointed because I desperately wanted to win some silverware. We've got 7 days rest now for our players to try and catch up on some fitness. I'll see you guys in a few seconds for the Champions League game. If we get knocked out of this, I just don't know, because the league campaign is not going fantastically well. We're sitting in 5th. Yeah, I'll see you guys in a few seconds. So here we go. We're back for the third and final part of this episode, where it's been a bit up and down since we've been starting recording. The 1-0 win against Leverkusen sets us up quite nicely for the second leg. It's going to be a really, really difficult match. Leverkusen pushed us quite hard in the second half. Although there wasn't much highlights, the game it did even itself out. Since the disappointment of the FA Cup result here, we've played 2 games. We drew 0-0 away at Man United. An amazing performance. Everyone did their job properly. The defensive side of things was fantastic. Going forward, not so much, but as I said, defensively rather, we were really good. Came at home against Watford and won 3-1. Amazing game of football. The youngsters did really, really well in that game. It's amazing how they can step up against Watford, but they can't beat Forest at home. So anyway, let's get into the final match. So here we go. Oh, for goodness sake. I don't know why I just suddenly started playing Stargazing live in the background when I've got a really important game to play. Nerd! I know. I am a nerd. So we're playing a 4-3-3 formation today. I'm really hoping for a positive performance. Let's just be calm on the ball. No pressure. Let's just enjoy our football and try and get a good result to make up for the FA Cup disappointment. I seriously can't believe I was playing Stargazing live. What is that all about? Anyway, it's not important. They're through in the first minute. And that is the whole of last game's progress done. Within a few seconds. Just unbelievable. It literally came from nowhere. Chicharito plays it into Bender. No one's tracking it. Who is that? Who is that behind him? Dazelle. Not tracking his marker. And just easily slots past Hugo Lloris. Hugo Lloris? Jack Butland. God, I'm sorry, Jack. Really sorry. To Redmond now. Redmond on the ball inside to Harry Kane. Plays it to Son. Can he score? Harry Kane. Yes, Harry Kane. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Oh, Harry Kane. He's one of our own. Finally steps up at some point this season. Son gets tackled here and Harry Kane just comes in with the left foot into the bottom corner. That's the away goal. Leverkusen can score now if they want, but they've got to get themselves another 2 goals. Yes, Harry Kane. So Dazelle with the corner in now. What can we do? It plays it all the way to Ali. Passes it back out to Dazelle, plays it back to Ali. Nice 1-2 between the two of them. Ali's in the middle. Shot, poor effort. All the way from that shot by Dele Alli. And Bayer Leverkusen have now got the chance to have an effort on goal. We've cleared it well, but they've come back again. Plays it into Brandt. All the way across, and they've just hit the post. So here we go. Another Bayer Leverkusen attack now. And Bender's picking up the ball again inside to Brandt. And they've got a shot. Chicharito, a couple of efforts, and it's gone out. Somehow we've managed to keep a hold of this advantage in terms of the game. They're absolutely battering us at the moment. So that's half time. It's been an interesting half of football. I'm going to say I'm pleased with it because in terms of an actual lead, we have got the lead. I'm going to say Bentaleb off, bring Bentaleb on rather for Dazelle. He's not had the best of games. I have to admit, neither is Eric Dyer, who's currently on a yellow card. That's one thing we're going to have to possibly change, but I'll have a look at that further on throughout the second half. So Redmond with a free kick in now, and Galloway's there. Yes, Brendan Galloway. Yes, that's our second away goal. You'd have to say, barring an absolute collapse from us now, we're through to the next round. And Galloway just gets away from his marker. Keeper in absolutely no man's land. Decent ball in by Redmond. We've got the second goal. But straight away from the kickoff, here come Bayer Leverkusen. They're running down the right-hand side. Can they get themselves a goal? It's well cleared. What can we do now? Plays it all the way back in, and Galloway's just not tracking his marker, but it's offside. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I thought there was going to be a really last 10, sort of like 35 minutes there. So we're coming up to 15 minutes left. I'm going to bring on Kevin Weimer for Eric Dyer and just completely shut up shop. Play 5 at the back. Just defend, boys. Defend for your lives. But here come Bayer Leverkusen on the same attack from... We hadn't even made our substitution. Tatar plays it to Papadopoulos. All the way over to Brandt to make. They're absolutely pinging it from side to side now. Chicharito. Jack Butland's in no man's land. And Chicharito, Javier Hernandez gets himself the goal. We've gone to 5 at the back now. It's a major risk. Bayer Leverkusen have still got to get themselves 2 goals. The corner comes in. Just clear it. Kieran Trippier clears it. Oh, we're absolutely getting battered here. Let's go to counter. Structure formation. Everyone knows their job. Just stay in your positions. Come on, boys, for goodness sake. One final sub. 10 minutes left. Andros Townsend for Song. Drop back and do a job. Time is slowly ticking away. There's only a few seconds left of this game. And we're into the next round of the Champions League. Unbelievable. What a game of football. 2-2. Bayer Leverkusen. Little round of applause for them because they did really, really well in that game. But well done, boys. We're through to the next round. What I'll probably do now, depending on when the draw is going to be done, because I'm not really sure, is I'll try and bring you the draw, if I possibly can, in this video. So let's just see whereabouts the draw is going to be taking place. The draw is not going to be done for quite a while now, so I won't bring you the draw. There's still a whole round of fixtures to go on this. We've played early, but ourselves and Everton are actually through to the quarter-final stage of the Champions League. Can you believe it? So we could face Everton in the next part of it. But I'm going to wrap things up for now. I don't know how long the video is. It's probably been quite a while. But depending on who we get in the Champions League draw, and depending on how long this one goes, depends on what type of games I might bring you. But as I said, we'll have to see in the next few episodes. But if you've liked it, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to the channel. I hope you've seen that I've been a little bit more of myself in this episode. I made a bit of a tweet about it the other day to say that I'm going to try and bring you some better content. And I hope you've enjoyed this episode. The ups and downs. Unfortunately, we are out of the FA Cup, but the Champions League dream continues. Can we keep it going? Can we finish in the top 4? Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, adios.